You love them together in Anchorman. And also the 40-year-old virgin. Now, Steve Carell and Paul Rudd are reunited, and you know what? It feels so good. They are starring in the new movie, Dinner for Schmucks, and they're good enough to get up and join us this morning. You've never been called schmucks in your life, I would imagine.
You've been called a schmuck, haven't you?
Many times. On set.
But have you been invited to dinner for that?
Yeah, I've been invited to dinner, but never quite like this. But I have been invited to a dinner in life.
I can tell your mind was trying. It's like
Came up with nothing, really. Nothing good.
But having nothing is something in the end. How do you keep from not cracking each other up? Because I watched the film last night, and I'm looking, and I was seeing moments where I'm like, oh, they're about to lose it. How do you not do that?
Well, they just edit it out when we laugh. I mean, they just obviously can't leave it in the movie, but we were cracking each other up the whole time. There are a lot of good people in the movie.
Yes.
Zach Galifianakis and Jermaine Clement, like Lucy Punch, people who just invariably will make you laugh, so they just edit the stuff out when we do.
He had you cracking up, I know he
Oh
did.
my God, all the time. He always has. He really, Steve really just makes me laugh.
No, it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Really
Just looking
makes me
at you,
laugh. Just doing that. Just doing that.
That's all I do.
You do have that face.
Well, also
though.
he'll sometimes he'll change it up. You know, he'll change it up, and you don't know what he's really going to say, and it's hard. It's
But you
hard to
both
keep it together.
improvise so much. You know each other. Now, I think that's part of it. You look up there and you can tell you guys like each other, have a great deal of respect for one another, but that you like each other and you can take chances when that's the case.
It's fun, yeah. You have a sense of trust with somebody, and we're very close to each other a lot in this movie.
You're very close right now.
I know. We don't.
That's what
we
he
don't
means.
mind. We don't invade each other's personal space, which I think is a good thing.
When we were working together, what was it that you did that time when you were?
Oh, that time
that scene. Yeah,
it's fantastic.
And you were. It was so crazy.
He did grow the beard though, and that extends a little bit more space.
Yeah, George wanted to know what was up with the beard. Is this a part of
I'm
something?
starring in the Zach Galifianakis story. Yeah, I'm working right now, and I have to have this beard, which is really fun in 100-degree weather.
I'm sure it's. Let's talk more about this film, and I want to set it up a little bit here. Your character is an up-and-comer in his company, or trying to be, and your boss, he's a schmuck. Your boss, I got to say
I
that.
think so too. Not in real life, but in the movie.
In the character.
Yeah. I think he is kind of a jerky guy. Has this dinner. It's a secret dinner in which the top brass of the company find foolish people, and we invite them to this dinner to make fun of them.
And you literally ran into.
Yes, we
each other.
run in by accident. There is a literal accident that happens that brings us together, and I'm the guy that's invited to the dinner.
Yeah. How do we know of the two of you that you would be the one that would be invited to the dinner?
Well, just based on appearance alone, that's probably a pretty good indication.
Let's play a little bit of a clip, because you're trying to impress somebody. You're trying to bring in some new business. And Steve's character, well, he is a character, as we'll see right here.
Where are you from?
We are from Switzerland.
Barry, you know what? We're going to focus on business right now.
Switzerland. I love Switzerland. It is one of my favorite countries. I love your army knives with the toothpicks and your cheese. Does the cheese come out of the cow with the holes? Our countries are not enemies. They are friends. We are friends.
You have been to Switzerland?
No, but I have a friend who drives a Volvo, and I speak a little of your language. Heard if he said there, tired of heard if he'd be.
And that's pretty much. That's funny is the reaction from people when you're going on one of those riffs and you just kind of.
Well, that to me is the funniest part of the movie is the characters reacting to the absurdity around them. Like in 40-Year-Old Virgin, the chest waxing scene. I thought the funniest part of that were Paul and Seth and Romney watching that take place, as opposed to it actually happening. I mean, it's the reaction. It's reflected in their faces. I think that's hilarious.
You know, and you've got a great face, Paul. And I'm making a segue here because of GQ. Have you seen GQ? Have you seen this man? And I want to see the pictures. Show the pictures, and that's the cover, which is great. But what were you going going for here, Paul? Just curious.
Well, I said, just give me anything with curlers. And there you go.
Good.
That's, yeah. They had a big table of props. And Zach Galifianakis and Tracy, I think, is also in the shoot, and so there's like this whole table of stuff, and we just grabbed.
And you just went for it. You went for it, I have to say. And we have to say this, Steve. You're breaking our heart, leaving the office. I mean, I know. Did you hear about this?
Wow, that was so prompted. They were going to do that, but you kind of egged them on.
I did not. I did. You want to spend more time with the family?
Yeah,
and do
that's
some other
really
things?
that's really the reason for moving on. And it's I wanted to fulfill my contract, and I have such good friends there. So we're gonna have a great season coming up. So that's what I'm excited.
You
about.
have been so much fun, and
Oh,
talk
thanks.
about a great ensemble cast, much like the movie. And we hope that we'll see you back on screen together. And we're thinking about remakes. And as we go to break, we'll show you one that we were thinking about. Maybe if they remake E.T., that you two could work.
Now, why am I E.T.? Why don't I get to drive the bike? Come on.
I could just see you surrounded by a bunch of stuffed animals in a closet.
See there? You play the part. You guys are great sports. I know this is going to be a big hit, and
Thanks.
continued success and blessings in all that you do. And Dinner for Schmucks opens, I just love saying it like that, in theaters a week from Friday on July 30th. You'll want to be sure and check that out.